Hello, my name is Ashley Lin, and I'm the author of a book about how young people can build more powerful digital-first communities. This book explores the intersections of digital community building and power. When young people are able to organize ourselves into spaces of belonging, care, and collective decision-making, we gain agency over the future of our own lives and the world around us. When we look at so many of the social movements today, from climate strikes to March for Our Lives, they are driven by youth-powered online communities. I think community building is an integral skill set for any young person to realize their full potential and truly harness their energy and imagination to build a brighter future. I was inspired to write this book because when the pandemic first started and schools went online, I felt incredibly disconnected from the clubs and communities I belonged to at school. And I know many of my peers felt the same way. Without the hallway conversations and school lunch meetings, it was really hard to stay connected with other people in our clubs and communities and accomplish everything that we had wanted to do. As a result, I started thinking more and more about how could I help myself and my peers transition our school clubs and communities online and continue creating impact together. This book includes stories and insights from incredible youth-led, youth-centered digital communities that have not only created spaces of belonging and care, but have accomplished some truly great things together. For example, I talk about organizations like Civics Unplugged and their digital-first community of Gen Z civic superheroes from around the US. I follow the journeys of youth organizers and activists reimagining how we mobilize people online to build movements for social change. At the core of my book are stories of everyday young people embarking on that journey to build power through digital communities, whether that's, adapting their associated student body online, or organizing online hackathons, and even simply finding community in spaces like Minecraft. One of the coolest stories I share in this book is about my own journey. Growing up, I never saw myself as a community builder. I'm super introverted, really quiet. I just thought community building was magical and that I could never figure out how to do it. It was through trial and error that I kind of came across the building blocks and the processes to build digital communities that I share in this book. And along that journey, I realized that every young person is capable of creating spaces of belonging and power. It's so important for us to democratize access to community building knowledge and empower young people to create these spaces for themselves. You would love this book if you are a youth organizer or activist passionate about leveraging digital communities to catalyze movements for real social change. You'd also love this book if you are a student leader who wants to find spaces of belonging and power and figure out how to turn your friend groups, school clubs, nonprofits, and make them more community-like. And finally, if you are an adult who is learning how to build communities with and for young people and may want to learn how to do it better, this book is for you as well. My name is Ashley Lin, and this book is about how young people can build power online.